Calling all adventure fans, calling all Dick Tracy fans. Stand by. Dick Tracy is on the air.
Quaker puffed wheat and Quaker puffed rice, those two specially delicious, nourishing cereals that are shot from guns to give you trigger-fast food energy, now bring you this electrically transcribed episode of Dick Tracy's Thrilling Adventures. Dick Tracy sure is a live wire, isn't he? On his toes every second, ready for anything. That's because Dick Tracy is alert, athletic, alive. He thinks and acts like lightning. And believe me, that takes lots of trigger-fast food energy. That's why so many thousands of fast-acting, quick-thinking boys, girls, and grown-ups enjoy puffed wheat for breakfast one morning, then puffed rice the next to get a good, wholesome supply of quick food energy every day. You see, Quaker puffed wheat and Quaker puffed rice are shot from guns. That special Quaker process explodes each energy-rich grain of nourishing wheat and rice to 8 times its normal size. All the tiny, hard-to-digest food cells are unlocked for you. It makes them specially easy to digest, so that you get all their trigger-fast food energy quickly and easily in 2 of the tastiest, most flavorful breakfasts ever. So listen, make sure there's some Quaker puffed wheat and Quaker puffed rice in the pantry right now. And if there isn't, ask Mother to get you a package of each right away at the grocery displaying the Dick Tracy headquarters sign. Now for Dick Tracy. Returning to the city from the Yukon, Dick received an urgent message aboard his plane to change his plans and proceed immediately to Washington, D.C. En route to Washington, Dick received 2 radio messages to exercise great caution, for it was believed his arrival in Washington might be hindered by foreign spies. At just that moment, the pilot discovered that the undercarriage of the plane had been tampered with, that it was impossible to lower the landing wheels. Can they land safely? What is the meaning of the mysterious messages Tracy has received? Listen.
We're about out of gas, Mr. Tracy.
Yes, so I see. But it won't be long before we'll have to land.
Yes, I know. I can see the fire engines and ambulance waiting for us down there in the field.
Boy, I'm glad they've got such swell floodlights down there.
They've got good floodlighting, all right. But this is one of the most difficult fields to land at in the whole country, and no undercarriage.
Say, why don't you let Dick Tracy handle the controls?
Tracy?
Gee, if anyone can bring this plane in safely, Dick can do it.
Sure. Well, Mr. Tracy has chartered this plane. I'll naturally take orders from him.
Very well, pilot. Then I will take over if you don't mind.
Calling Flight 43. Calling Flight 43.
Flight 43, go ahead.
The field has been cleared for your landing. Emergency equipment standing by. Come in when you're ready, and good luck.
Thanks.
Hey, Dick, the motors.
Yep. We'll use the last of our gas, Junior. Well, gentlemen, it's now or never.
They're still up there, still circling around.
Oh, this is awful. They can't stay up much longer. They'll run out of gas. But how can they land without a landing carriage?
They've got to try it, that's all. Oh, Doctor!
Just arrived. Where's Dr. Bronson, the airport doctor?
Out there on the field with emergency equipment waiting for them to come in.
I hope they can make it. I'm going out to join Bronson. Yes, it's now or never. I'm going to try and volplane in and pancake to a landing.
Do you think we can make it, Tracy?
We've got to make it. Oh, those lights down there. The lights of the airport. They're coming up to meet us awfully fast.
Hey, Pat, you think we'll make it?
Oh, we'll know soon enough. All right, brace yourselves now. We're going to hit.
Right.
Pat!
Hold on to me, Junior. Another minute or so and we'll know. It's coming. Brace yourselves. Yes. Here we go. Don't go too close. She may go up in flames. Well, there's no danger of that if they were out of gas. Come on, we've got to get them out of there. Let me through. They may be badly injured. Here we are. The door's pretty badly smashed in. Here, you guys, grab hold and pull. Tracy, are you all right? Yes, I'm all right. What about the others? I guess Junior and I are all right, too. How about it, Junior?
Yeah, I'm all right, I think. Yeah, I'm sure of it.
How's the pilot?
He's knocked unconscious, but I think he'll be all right.
Oh, boy, talk about close calls. Much too close, Pat. Much too close.
Mr. Tracy?
Yes. First, I want to congratulate, sir, on your escape.
Thank you.
We've got to hurry.
Hurry? What do you mean?
I've been sent by Wyndham Norwich, sir. I'm to drive you to his headquarters at once. There's a high-powered car waiting with a police escort.
Oh, fine. All right, Pat, Junior, come along. Look here, I still don't know what this is all about.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't help you. Wyndham Norwich is the only one who knows what this is all about. Apparently, though, there are several people who are deeply interested in the matter and also in keeping you out of it. So interested that they even tried to kill you before you got out of that plane.
You mean the undercarriage? Yes.
No, here's the car, sir. We'll pull down these shades.
Gosh, everything is so mysterious.
Too mysterious to suit me.
A word of caution. I suggest you all slump down in your seats.
Why?
So as to be less of a target.
Oh.
It's not at all unlikely that someone may try to get Tracy before we arrive at Norwich's office.
You mean someone may try to take a shot at Dick?
That's exactly what he does mean, Junior. Oh, but look. Better do as he says, Pat. He knows more about this than we do.
Oh, thank you. All right, Ralph, get going.
Right, sir.
Will we be there soon?
Yes. We turn at this next corner, and then a short run of a few blocks after that. That'll bring us to Mr. Wyndham Norwich's headquarters.
This isn't what I'd call a pleasure cruise. Huddling down the seat here, what with the speed this car is traveling, I can think of a more comfortable way of riding.
Well, we're almost there now, Mr. Patton. Here's where we make the turn.
Ralph, what's the steering gear? It's stuck. What? I can't come out of the turn.
Hey!
I can't get
Mr. Norwich will see you now, Mr. Tracy, if you feel up to it, sir.
Yes, I'm all right. Just a little shaken up.
It's amazing the luck you've had, sir. First that airplane landing and then this. I'm glad nothing happened to you and your friends in that car crash. This way, sir.
Right.
Yes?
Dick Tracy to see Mr. Norwich.
This way.
Yes, what is it?
Dick Tracy to see Mr. Norwich.
One moment, please. Come in, please. Dick Tracy, Mr. Norwich.
Congratulations, Tracy.
On what, Mr. Norwich?
You actually got through. Only a man in a million could have done it. It confirms my judgment. Proves that I was right in selecting you for the job that's got to be done. Sit down, Tracy.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I dare say you're anxious to know what this is all about.
Anxious is an understatement, sir.
I'll come to the point at once. To begin with, let me assure you that I should never have put you through all this trouble if the matter at hand were not so very urgent, so thoroughly important. There's a terrific task ahead of you, a task that must be accomplished without delay. You are the man who's going to do it, and I wouldn't ask you if I didn't feel that in the entire United States today there was anyone better equipped for it than yourself.
Well, I hope I can justify your confidence. Now, may I know what this task is?
Well, first, Tracy, I must explain that in my many capacities, I've learned how necessary it is to frequently dispatch copies of secret plans and documents, commercial secrets which are vital to the progress and safety of our country. Foreign agents are as interested in America's commercial secrets as in the government's diplomatic secrets.
Yes, I know.
We've used every device known to man, such as secret codes and invisible inks, to protect these invaluable plans and documents. But it's appalling how often such papers are intercepted by foreign agents and adventurers.
Yes, I know a little about that, Mr. Norwich.
I have dedicated myself to developing some means of absolutely protecting our precious secrets from the prying eyes of the foreign agents. And I need your help, Mr. Tracy.
Well, I'm glad you called on me, sir. I'm at your service.
I've heard of certain research that you are doing in the field of scientific detection. In fact, I read certain papers written by you on the subject of a formula you were working on for a secret detection fluid. A fluid so ingenious that it would be of invaluable help in crime detection. Have you ever completed your research on that matter?
I'm sorry to say I haven't, Mr. Norwich. I've recently been up in the Yukon and have had to suspend my laboratory work. However, I believe that with just a little more time, I'll have that fluid. What's more, I believe it'll do even more than I originally believed possible.
I believe the article said that it would print photographs on plain white paper and that it could be used as a secret ink that could not be developed by means of heat, X-ray, or any known chemical reaction.
That's right.
Such an ink would be invaluable to us, Tracy. A secret ink with a new theory. One that no commercial or foreign spy would know how to develop. Is this really possible, Tracy?
Yes, I'm sure it is, Mr. Norwich. I almost have it now. I feel that the final discovery lies almost within the grasp of my hand.
Then nothing must postpone your completing your formula. I shall turn over to you a complete laboratory right here in Washington. You'll have everything you'd possibly need for your experiment. My own chemical experts will work with you under your direction. Incidentally, I need hardly warn you that already certain spies and agents are trying to prevent the invention of this new secret fluid.
Yes.
You can understand why. You really have two jobs, Tracy. One, to invent this new secret fluid. The other, to protect yourself against the people who will try to prevent you.
Yes, I've already had 2 examples of what they'll try to do, sir.
One other thing. No one must know. That is, no one but Mr. Patton and your young friend Junior, what it is that you're working on. Patton and Junior can be trusted. No one else can. For that reason, I deem it best to call the ink nothing but Q11.
Q11?
Quite right. You are working on Q11. Whatever that may be, no one need know but ourselves. Tracy, I'm depending on you. You are the only man we can trust. The only man with the ability necessary for this job. I know you won't fail us.
I can only say, sir, that I'll do my best. And if I am successful, you'll have even more than you're counting on. More than a new invisible ink. More than a magic photographic developer. The fluid I'm working on can be used to detect whether or not secret documents have been opened and spied on, which is exactly the thing you need.
Splendid.
Also, it can even be used for developing fingerprints. I'll tell you, sir, its uses will be limitless, if I only succeed as I hope I will.
Splendid. Well, good luck, Tracy. You must succeed. I look forward to the successful completion of Q11.
Q11. That is the secret formula Dick Tracy must invent, a formula for a new secret fluid that will protect America's commercial secrets from foreign spies. Will Dick succeed in inventing this new ink? And what will be the next move of the spies who are trying to stop him? And now, all you fellows and girls are especially invited to attend our Dick Tracy Secret Service Patrol meeting as guests of Quaker Puffed Wheat and Quaker Puffed Rice, the specially delicious, nourishing cereals that are shot from guns to give you lots of trigger-fast food energy. All right, Junior, we're ready.
The meeting will now come to order. And say, Dick sure is facing a mighty serious situation now, isn't he?
He certainly is, Junior. But Dick knows that he has the finest boys and girls in the country solidly backing him to win, and that helps a lot.
I'll say it does. That's why Dick Tracy wants you to join the Dick Tracy Secret Service Patrol, if you haven't already.
He wants you to wear the official patrol badge to show everyone that you're the same sort of fearless, alert, keen-minded person that Dick Tracy is himself.
And believe me, you're mighty proud when you wear that badge. It really stands for something.
So listen, join the Dick Tracy Secret Service Patrol, or the National Girls Division, right away.
And join Dick Tracy, Pat, and me in all our swell secret detective activities.
Dick Tracy sends you your private copy of the Dick Tracy Secret Code Book, your official patrol badge and patrol pledge, all free.
And you have the time of your life.
Now, here's all you do. Just tear the tops off 2 Quaker Puffed Wheat or Quaker Puffed Rice packages. Print your name and address on a plain piece of paper. Be sure to write the word boy or girl at the top. Then mail it with your 2 Quaker Puffed Wheat or Quaker Puffed Rice box tops to Dick Tracy, Box L, Chicago.
Show Dick Tracy you're with him and for him. Join now.
And remember that Quaker Puffed Wheat and Quaker Puffed Rice are the 2 different delicious cereals that are shot from guns to give you lots of trigger-fast food energy you need to be keen and alert like Dick Tracy. Ask Mother now to get you some crisp, refreshing Quaker Puffed Wheat and Quaker Puffed Rice from the grocers right away.
Calling all adventure fans, calling all Dick Tracy fans. Stand by for another exciting electrically transcribed Dick Tracy adventure tomorrow at this same time. There goes Dick Tracy now. That is
all. Boys and girls, here's Dick Tracy.
Tracy calling headquarters. All patrols be on lookout for Mrs. Johnson's assistant, Doc Benson. That is all.
Presenting Detective Inspector Dick Tracy, protector of law and order. Boys and girls, if you want to do thrilling, adventurous things like your favorite detective Dick Tracy does, just remember that detective work takes plenty of energy. Sure, most exciting things take energy. Baseball, football, swimming. It's the boys and girls with plenty of energy who win out at all those. And listen, one really fast way to get energy is just by eating delicious chocolatey Tootsie Rolls. For just one Tootsie Roll alone gives you more energy units than you use hiking a whole mile. And there's no long waiting for that energy either. Tootsie Rolls change into energy almost as fast as lightning. And what's more, Tootsie Rolls are made with good, wholesome milk. And you know what a wonderful bodybuilder that is. So next time you have a nickel for candy, get the 3-in-1 value. Energy plus food value plus fun. Get chocolatey, long-lasting Tootsie Rolls. Get the big jumbo-sized Tootsie Roll for only a nickel. Or any time you have only a penny, get the fun-to-eat penny size. Either way, you sure get a lot for your money in a Tootsie Roll. And now, Dick Tracy. For Dick's quick thinking has outwitted the arch-criminal, Mrs. Johnson. She planned to loot and pillage one whole section of the city. But because Dick was on the job, her efforts ended in the arrest of all 40 of her underlings. But of these 40, one man's story alone differed from the others. His name was Doc Benson, a genial but notorious bank robber. His friend, the prosecutor, thought that Doc Benson might lead him to Mrs. Johnson herself. So against Dick's advice, the prosecutor released Benson, and Dick had him shadowed. But as Dick had predicted, in a matter of hours, Doc Benson had slipped out of sight. Well, if Dick only knew about it, he'd be very interested in a cheap, furnished apartment.
The bath will be ready in a moment, Mrs. Johnson.
Thank you, Doris.
Shall I answer that?
No, I'll get it. Wayne Holt's the only one who knows where we are.
Yes? What is it?
Did you send for a radio man?
Oh, just a moment.
At your service, madam.
Well, come right in.
Well, my dear, we meet again.
Doc Benson. How on earth did you talk your way out of the city prison?
I didn't even try. The prosecutor himself got the bright idea of releasing me. He thought I'd blaze a trail to your charming self, my dear.
You mean they're following me?
Not now, they're not.
But why should they want to find me? They don't know anything about me.
Oh, you're wrong, Mrs. Johnson. May I sit down?
Of course, excuse me.
That's better. There's a certain detective inspector named Dick Tracy, whom it would be very foolish to underrate.
Dick Tracy? He knows about me?
That brown-eyed filly who conned herself off on you is an old friend of mine, is really one of Tracy's closest friends.
The girl I took on that Granite Street bank job?
Yes. Somehow she managed to tip off her friend Tracy. That's why your little party was spoiled.
Oh, this Dick Tracy is the one I can thank for my troubles, is he?
For some of them, Mrs. Johnson.
But, how'd you know about that girl, Doc?
I spent the night with Wayne Holt. He told me. That's how I knew where to find you, too.
I see. Then if you're really sure you've shaken off the police...
I'm positive. I'm as safe here as you are. Perhaps even safer.
That's marvelous. You and Wayne and I can take up right where we left off.
Yes, almost. So you still have your maid, don't you, Doris?
Why on earth do you ask?
Do you?
Why, she still works for me, Doc. What about her?
Where is she? Is she here?
Well, as it happens, no.
Excellent.
What are you building up to?
A simple announcement, my dear.
Oh?
I think our recent experience has shown that woman's place is in the home.
Oh, I see. You You don't like the way I've handled things.
Mishandled, you mean?
Does Wayne feel the same way?
Wayne is in love with you, Mrs. Johnson, which is another way of saying the boy's a fool.
Dear me. What long songs you have.
The fact remains that I'm through taking orders from you.
You've resented me right from the start, haven't you, Doc?
I resent anyone who doesn't know his own limitations.
I see. Will you excuse me a moment?
Sit right where you are.
Why, Doc, put that gun away. Aren't you being ridiculous?
Maybe. But after what I've just told you, I'm not letting you out of my sight.
No, I detest violence. You know I don't own a gun. I merely wanted to turn off the water in the bathtub.
I don't hear any water.
My, how skeptical we are. Open that door and you will.
I see I owe you an apology, my dear.
Accepted, my dear. Well, I'm willing to forego my best, but do you mind if I put a dress on?
Your negligee is most becoming, but suit yourself.
Thank you. I shan't be long. Mrs. Johnson, I couldn't help hearing until...
Turn the water off, Doris.
What in heaven's name are you doing with that gun? Where did you get it? It was Benny Smith's gun. I heard what Mr. Benson just told you, so I...
Get it, child. Let me get dressed. A brown tailored suit, I think. Yes, ma'am. But you look out for that, Mr. Benson. He's out for himself alone. Who of us isn't? I'm not. You? Oh, I know you can turn me in any time you like. But you didn't turn me in when you caught me. That means you're my friend, Mrs. Johnson. Why, of course I am, Doris. But we've agreed to forget all about your short-lived criminal career. Yes, ma'am. Which blouse are you wearing? The red, I think. That's Mr. Benson out there. He ain't no friend of yours. No. I didn't realize you felt so strongly about it. That man's jealous. He wants to be boss. And any time you got two bosses, you got trouble. But that gun isn't the way to settle it. The only way to out-talk a gun is with another gun. Hand me my pocketbook, dear. My lipstick's in it. Thanks. When a man like Mr. Benson gets through, he's all through. That man wouldn't think 1, 2, 3 of leading the law to you. Then why didn't he do it, Doris? How do you know he didn't? Yeah. He may have something there. You take my advice, Mrs. Johnson, and let's sneak out of the back way right now. No, we'll need a little time. Have we any adhesive tape? Yeah. And the medicine cabinet. Good. Now, give me time to get him interested. I understand, ma'am. And no, I know. No violence, right. Get back against the wall so he won't see us.
Who are you talking to in there?
No one. Oh, I had the radio on.
Oh, I see. Where do you think you'll go from here, Mrs. Johnson?
Is it as bad as that, Doc? I can't even stay in the same town, is that it?
Not unless you're willing to take orders instead of giving them, which I strenuously doubt.
You're right. I certainly won't take orders from you.
At the moment, you'll take anything I care to hand out.
But the moment's past, Mr. Benson. Don't turn around.
Oh. You lied, Mrs. Johnson. Doris was here.
As you can tell from that gun in your wrist.
Doris is bluffing. You don't own a gun.
No, but Benny missed it. Remember, Benny?
All too well.
Put your hands up, Doc. All the way up. Now, keep them there until I get your gun. It's in his right-hand coat pocket. And you make sure he hasn't got another one. Good idea, Doris.
Oh, but I assure you...
Stand still, you.
Sorry.
No, he had only this one. Take it, Doris. Is it loaded?
Of course it is.
Wait till I make sure. Yes, it's loaded. Now, give me Benny's gun, Doris. Okay.
What are you going to do, Mrs. Johnson?
I think you need a rest, Doc. A nice, long rest. So when your friend Dick Tracy finds you, and also finds the gun that killed Knuckles Jordan...
I see. Perhaps you're more clever than I thought.
Oh, definitely. Lower your hands now and put them behind you. Doris, I've got the adhesive tape right here. Give it to me. You'll be a bit uncomfortable, Doc, but only for a little while. I'll make it good and tight, Mrs. Johnson. If he gets himself loose too soon, you and I'll never get it.
Hi, Pat. Where you been?
In with McHenry, trying to cheer the poor guy up.
Has he seen Dick? How was he on Mac?
Well, a little rough the first time, from what I gathered, but not so bad the second time.
Yeah, that's good. After all, it was the prosecutor's own idea to release Doc Benson.
Well, from what Mac told me, I wouldn't remind the prosecutor of that.
Right.
Now, the entry in that checkbook we saw in Mrs. Johnson's apartment was for 112. And there's sort of a loft building near where Doc Benson disappeared.
Yeah, and its address is 112. Mac told me. But, of course, there's a 112 on nearly every block.
I know, Pat. But why should Benson disappear near one particular place?
Shall I get it?
No, I'm right here. Dick Tracy speaking.
Don't leave your office until a telegram arrives.
What? Who's this?
Just a friend.
Pat, put a trace on this.
Right.
Now, what was that about a telegram?
Don't leave your office until it comes.
Hello? Put a tracer on extension 35.
Well, if you don't care to give me your name, how will I know it's your telegram?
You'll know it all right, Inspector. Goodbye.
Wait, don't hang up.
Well, Short was quick. Don't give me no alibis.
Pat, it was a woman's voice.
I don't think she gave him time to trace it, Dick.
Probably just a crank anyway.
Why? What'd she say?
Oh, something about a telegram. Me not to leave the office until it came.
Huh? You did? Are you sure? Yeah, swell, Silverman. That was good work, thanks.
So?
They're pretty sure that call came from a booth in a drugstore on West Lark Street.
West Lark? That's where Doc Benson disappeared. Say, maybe that dame wasn't just a nut. Maybe there really is a telegram.
We'll see what Dick Tracy learned from Mrs. Johnson's telegram in just a moment. But first, girls, here's Dick Tracy with a special message just for you.
You know, you girls can do exciting things, too. These days, they're even hiring girl firefighters. So if you want to grow up to do adventurous work like that, just remember you'll need plenty of energy. And the way to get it is by sleeping 8 or 10 hours every night, drinking lots of milk, eating healthful vegetables, and plenty of wholesome energy food. Now, you do that, and take it from me, the boys won't have a thing on you.
Well, thanks, Dick Tracy. And remember, boys and girls, Tootsie Rolls are real energy food. For 1 penny Tootsie Roll alone contains more energy units than you use riding your bike 3 whole miles. And it's fast energy, too. The minute you eat a delicious chocolatey Tootsie Roll, you can almost feel new pep in your muscles. Tootsie Rolls are made with nourishing milk, too. So tonight, right after dinner, get a fun-to-eat Tootsie Roll. Remember, a penny Tootsie Roll is still only a penny. A nickel Tootsie Roll is still only 5 cents. And now, back to Dick Tracy.
Read that thing again, Dick. I can't believe it.
It sounds too good to be true, doesn't it, Pat?
You bet.
The doctor and the gun that killed Jordan are waiting for you at 166 West Lark. And it's signed a friend.
The doctor. The doctor must mean Doc Benson.
Looks like you and I are going to take a look at that place.
You'll hear more thrilling adventures of Detective Inspector Dick Tracy tomorrow, same time, same station. This is Don Gardner speaking. For Tootsie Rolls. Mothers, if you're tired of coaxing your child to eat vegetables and drink milk, do this. Put fun-to-eat Tootsie Rolls on the table as an extra dessert and see if your problem isn't solved. And this present way to encourage good eating habits has a twofold advantage. For Tootsie Rolls themselves are good, healthful food. Made with milk and enriched with dextrose, they're a quick energy food everybody needs. You'll like them for mid-afternoon energy pickup. And they're fine for your husband's lunchbox. So get Tootsie Rolls for the whole family. Only 5 cents buys the big jumbo size. Dick Tracy comes to you from New York. This is the Blue Network.
And now, Dick Tracy.
These are closing in, Marcus.
Nothing much we can do now, Junior. Nothing but wait for the end.
This is Dick Tracy, leading a search party on a hunt for Junior and Moccasin Joe in the case of the Hooting Owl.
Yes, it's Dick Tracy, protector of law and order. Well, boys and girls, you know what a password is. That's a secret word that soldiers use to get past the sentry and up to the front. Well, here's a password that will get you up to the front in bike races, on the baseball diamond, in all kinds of games. It's energy. You see, the faster you go, the more energy you need. So if you want to win, you have to have lots of energy. And the swellest way I know to get it is just by eating delicious chocolatey Tootsie Rolls. Boy, they're cram jam full of energy. There are more energy units in 1 penny Tootsie Roll than you use circling the bases 36 times, or when you're riding your bike 3 whole miles. And it's fast energy. Why, no sooner do you pop a Tootsie Roll in your mouth than you can practically feel new strength in your muscles. And what's more, Tootsie Rolls are good, wholesome food. They're made with plenty of nourishing bodybuilding milk. So next time you have a penny to spend, or a nickel, well, if you have a nickel, get the big jumbo-sized Tootsie Roll. And don't forget, the long-lasting penny Tootsie Rolls give you a lot for your money, too. A penny Tootsie Roll is still only a penny. A nickel Tootsie Roll is still 5 cents. And now, Dick Tracy. Well, our friends are now in the great Northwest, where they've gone to solve the strange mystery of the hooting owl. In our last episode, Moccasin Joe and Junior went on a hunting trip in the mountains. Moccasin was badly hurt in a fight with a mountain lion. Then, as our last episode ended, a fierce blizzard was raging, and Junior, while trying to cut firewood, began to grow sleepy, a sign of approaching death by freezing. Well, let's join Junior and Moccasin Joe in the mountains. The storm rages. Moccasin lies on the ground in the snow. Junior stands nearby, his arm lifting wearily as he tries to cut some pine branches. Listen.
You mustn't go to sleep, Junior. You hear? You've got to keep awake.
Sure, Moccasin. Sure.
But you are falling asleep. You can see the way you're acting. Your head is nodding. Your arm as it cuts that wood, slowing down. Junior, snap out of it.
Don't fall asleep. Don't keep awake.
Going to sleep fast, and you don't know it. Oh, if I could get up from here. Got to get up. To crawl over to it. You mustn't go to sleep.
Don't worry about me. Be all right. Just feel a little sleepy. That's all.
That's the first sign of death by freezing. Junior, you mustn't. You hear me? You mustn't.
Can't help it, Moccasin. Feel very sleepy. Just gonna lie down. Lie down for a little while.
No, Junior. Don't lie down in the snow. Junior. Great heavens, he's asleep. Asleep in the snow. Lying there with the snow covering him fast. Got to do something. Got to get to it. Maybe I can crawl to him. Maybe. There. A little more. Just a little more. Pain. Got to reach him. There. Now, if I can slap his face, slap him hard, break him up. Junior, come on, lad. Snap out of it. Junior. Wake up here. Boy, wake up.
No. Sleepy. Want to sleep.
You can't sleep. Won't let you. Wake up.
Go away, Marcus. Let me sleep. You sleep, too. Good to sleep. Feel tired.
But you can't. Got to keep awake. Keep awake till help comes. Blast you, wake up. Wake up, you hear?
All right, Marcus. All right. Don't get mad. Didn't mean to make you mad.
Not angry with you, boy, but we're in a bad spot.
Yes. You're right.
If I start to go to sleep, you've got to keep me awake.
Okay, Marcus. Okay.
We'd better get that fire started now. There's enough wood to keep it going.
All right. All right, I'll do it. Where are the matches?
Matches? You had them, Junior.
I did.
I took them out of my coat pocket. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. But what did I do with them? Where did I put them?
Maybe in one of your pockets. Look, boy, look. We've got to find those matches.
Let me see. No. Not this one. Moccasin. I haven't got them.
You must have them, Junior. You've got to have them.
Remember now. I did put them in my pocket, Moccasin. I did put them there. They must have fallen out.
Fallen out? The snow has covered them by this time. We've got to find them, Junior. We've got to.
Yes, Moccasin. You're right. We've got to find them.
All right, men, hold up. This is the base of the mountain. Hey, look, Tex.
Moccasins' horse Rainbow stopped at this spot. This must be where Junior and Moccasin started into the mountains.
No doubt of that, Dick. But great heavens, man, it'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack. With the added danger of getting lost ourselves.
Now, we've got a chance at Tex.
Oh, of course we do. Now, listen, men. We've got to cover the mountain. The best way to do it is to drive as if we were driving for deer.
Driving for deer, Tex?
Yes. Out here, when we have deer drives, the men line up in a row, each man about 25 yards from the other. We start through the woods in that line. Each man carries a whistle and signals every 10 minutes to the others, so that the line remains as straight as possible. And that way we cover every inch of territory and have more of a chance of getting game.
Oh, I see. Well, let's get started, Tex.
Right. Well, spread out, men. Now, you've all got your whistles. You've all done this before. Well, that's all. Let's go. You stay with me, Dick. We'll drive together.
All right, Tex. Come on, let's get started.
Oh, it's a fierce night. Snowing so bad I can't see them more than 2 feet ahead.
There's a good chance of getting lost in these mountains, isn't there?
I'm afraid so. I've got a hand axe with me, though, and I'm going to blaze the trail.
All right. How far can we go through this tangled growth?
Just keep going, Dick. Keep your head down. Protect your face as much as possible from the backlash of the branches.
Okay. Tex, what do you really think? What are our chances of finding Junior and Moccasin?
Not too good, Dick. I'm placing my hopes on the fact that Moccasin Joe is an experienced woodsman. The first thing he'd do, I'm sure, would be to bivouac for the night and make a fire. Now, if we can sight the fire, everything will be all right.
But suppose they weren't able to make a fire.
I'm not even letting myself think of that. All right, let's go on.
All right.
That's the boys signaling. All right, Dick. Keep moving ahead.
How will we know if anybody finds something?
He'll blow the usual signal. 3 short, quick blasts on the whistle.
I see.
Well, there's plenty of hard climbing ahead of us. And what with this blizzard and all, we're going to need all the strength we've got. Every last ounce of it. Come on.
The matches are gone, Moccasin. Can't find them.
You sure, Junior?
Covered every inch of ground. They're just not here.
If I had a little strength, I'd make a fire, Indian fashion. Rub 2 sticks together, but...
Maybe I could do it. Show me how.
No. Takes practice. Lots of practice.
Moccasin, what are we gonna do?
We're lost, boy. Lost in a blizzard. Can't make the one thing we need. Fire. That means we got very little chance of getting out.
Moccasin, you're getting sleepy.
Awfully sleepy, Junior. Just let you go to sleep.
No, Moccasin, you can't. If you go to sleep, I'll never be able to wake you. You know that.
I'll wake up. Don't worry. You just let me sleep.
His eyes are closed, and I'll have to slap his face the way he slapped mine. Moccasin, wake up. Do you hear, Moccasin? Wake up.
Yes. Oh, stay awake, Junior. Stay awake.
He don't blame me for wanting to sleep. What's that? What is it, Moccasin?
Wolves. Timber wolves.
Wolves? Gosh, Moccasin.
Where's your bow?
It's right here.
How many arrows have you?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Got 3 of them.
3. Well, that's something. The wolves have smelled us, and they're gathering. They found us, circling in closer and closer. Be ready for a rush.
I'm ready. I think.
Junior, quick. Here comes one now.
Okay.
Good boy. You hit him.
Yes, but Moccasin, I didn't kill him.
Well, the wolves are closing in, and Moccasin and Junior are short of arrows. Can they hold out until Tracy and Tex find them? Now, in a moment, we'll return to the adventures of Dick Tracy. But first, boys and girls, you know, right about now, you're probably worrying about getting good marks in school. Well, now listen to this. Studying is just like anything else. It takes energy. And if you want to be sure to pass those exams, well, you'll need plenty of energy. So drink all the milk that Mom gives you, get plenty of sleep, eat lots of healthful vegetables, and plenty of nourishing energy food. And then you just take it from me, well, you just can't miss. And remember, too, boys, Tootsie Rolls, chocolate Tootsie Rolls are real energy food. You bet they are. 1 penny Tootsie Roll alone contains more energy units than you use in studying 2 whole hours. And Tootsie Energy is fast energy, too. Yes, sir, there's no long waiting for it. You can fairly feel chewy, chocolatey Tootsie Rolls change into pep almost the minute you eat them. What's more, they're made with wholesome, nourishing bodybuilding milk. So tell Mom all about how good for you Tootsie Rolls are. Then see how fast you get your Tootsie Penny every day. Or maybe you want to get the big jumbo size for only a nickel. Either way, you sure get a lot for your money in a Tootsie Roll. And now, back to Dick Tracy.
Keep a sharp eye, Junior. Soon another of them will be rushing in.
Here comes another. There.
Good shot, Junior.
But I've only got 1 arrow left.
Well, Junior and Moccasin are in a pretty serious spot. Will Dick Tracy and his searching party arrive in time? To find out what happens, gang, be sure to be with us tomorrow, same time, same station. Tune in and follow the adventures of Dick Tracy. This is Don Gardner speaking. Say, mothers, when youngsters refuse to eat vegetables, drink milk, try this easy mealtime psychology. Put chewy, chocolatey Tootsie Rolls beside their plate as an extra dessert. Then notice how quickly they clean up their plates and empty their glasses. And the benefits are twofold, because Tootsie Rolls are a fine, wholesome energy food themselves, rich in dextrose and health-building milk. So get several big jumbo-sized nickel Tootsie Rolls. Nibble them yourself to help ward off housework fatigue, or put them in your husband's lunchbox. Keep Tootsie Rolls on hand for the whole family.